everyone, Kurliana here, also known as Kat, and today I'm going to be talking about how I added hair paint wax to my braids to change up my look a little bit, and how you can too. So if you are someone who's wanting to maybe, do something different with their braids, has a protective style in, wants to change it up, or if you're someone who just has your normal natural hair and has always wanted to try the hair paint wax, then this video is for you. So stay tuned, we're going to get into it. I'm actually going to do it with y'all so you can see the final look. As you can see, I have already added some color to it. That's old color, and I'm gonna be refreshing it today. All right, so first things first, I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions around it. I already have, which is my hairstyle. So I love it. I hope you all do too. These are just 2-strand twists. Let me get a little closer so you can see. They're simply 2-strand twists. So they are crochet. If y'all recall, your girl had a bad haircut, and not a good haircut. I mean like not bad in the sense of good, I mean like an awful haircut. And so I needed to give my hair a break. I was really upset. I tried to be positive because it's just hair. Okay, it's just hair, but your girl was not happy. So I wanted to just do something with my hair, give it a little break, give it some pause, and that's exactly what I did. So what you'll see is that the front 2 rows are individual crochet, where she just twists my hair down, loop the crochet, loops the pre-twisted hair through, and then the most of my hair is braided down into the normal cornrows, like the normal crochet method, and she just looped it through. And then the back perimeter, she also did in the crochet individual. So the perimeter looks super natural, and then it's just the middle of my hair, middle/lower area, that's in the traditional way. So I love it. It makes me feel, cute, and I like the length of it. These are 26 inches for those of you who want to know. They're super long. They may not even fit in my camera, but they come down to like past my hip. They're really pretty, and I love them. And with the color that I added to it, I'm really, really feeling them. So I originally got them put into the color 1B/2, just because it was a new stylist, and I didn't want to both have, a crazy color and a crazy do. I wanted to see her work first, and so I went basic with the hair color, and as I get more comfortable with her, we'll do more colors for sure because I trust her now. So that was the color, and then I wanted to add a little bit of, flair to it, a little something to it. So I added in my ORS, or ORS, whatever people say, hair paint wax. So this video is not sponsored, by the way. You do not have to get these paint waxes at all. There are plenty of companies that are Black owned, and you should do that and support them if you want. I think that's amazing. But if you're someone who's like, look, I just want to go to Target and do this tonight, then just go to Target, and what you'll find is the ORS or ORS brand, and they're like 10 bucks. So let me do pros, cons really quickly about this product. There are very few cons, and then we'll actually get into the tutorial itself. So pros are that it's super moisturizing and hydrating. It does not dry your hair out. It doesn't have a ton of harsh ingredients, nothing like that. It gives you bright, vibrant colors. It smells amazing. Like, it doesn't smell like butthole or anything. Like, it smells good, and that means that you feel good and you feel sexy wearing it, okay? The only real con is that it can transfer too easily. You can get a little flaky if you put too much in. So if you don't put a ton in, you shouldn't have the issues of it being flaky. If you put a lot in, then it might flake off. Like if you're trying to do your entire hair color, not just highlighting, it might flake a little bit, but again, all that means is that it gets on your clothes or it gets around the house. Just don't lay on like your man or your girlfriend or your non-binary partner. Just be careful, because this will transfer onto their clothes. So that's one thing I will say. So those are pros and cons. Let me show you all the colors I'm using. So I'm actually only using one color. It is called, let me get the name right, Golden Bars, okay? So if you're someone, let me talk about this really quickly. If you are someone who wants gold or blonde looking highlights, so that's the look I'm going for, you actually want to get this color called Golden Bars, okay? Yes, Golden Bars. You might go to Target and you will find that there is a color called, let's see, Bombshell, right here, that looks more blonde, right? It looks more gold. You're like, oh, I want this one, Kat, I want this one. No, don't do it. Unless you are someone who has light hair already, I'm saying, so if you do not have type 1B or 2 or 1 hair, then yes, it is fine for you to go and get the color Bombshell, because it'll look better, it'll look more blonde on your hair. But if you're someone like your girl who has type 1B hair naturally, or whose braids are 1B or whatever it is, be careful because this color can come out looking really brassy and it almost looks like greenish, like green for some reason on our hair color that's dark. I don't know what it is, I swear y'all. And I've even watched other YouTubers, go and check them out. Search ORS bombshell tutorial and you'll find that the people who have dark hair like I do, it looks a little greenish on them. So no one told me that. It's not their fault. There's no shade, by the way, because I walked around with this looking some type of way and my girlfriends were like, that's not the look. That's not it. And it wasn't until I finally took my tail back to Target and found this other color called Golden Bars that looked much more natural. So let me compare the two for you, okay? This is Bombshell that I don't recommend. If you want blonde highlights, I don't recommend this color because it looks, yes, more blonde, but it looks more green. It looks brassy and green when you apply it, but I do recommend this color called Golden Bars, even though it looks more, it should be called like bronze bars because it looks more bronzy, but I can tell y'all, when you apply it to dark hair, it comes out looking blonde, okay? And I think the reason is because it has more browns in it. It just absorbs better and it looks better in our hair color. So I highly recommend, I'm not telling you what to do, but I highly recommend that if you are someone who has dark hair, 1B or 2 hair, and you want the illusion of blonde highlights, then go for this color called, let me get the name, Golden Bars, okay? Do not go for the color called Bombshell. It'll look too greenish. For some reason, it doesn't look green. It doesn't look blonde, it looks green, excuse me. The other thing I'll recommend is that you should apply these dry. For some reason, I don't know where I read that they could be applied wet or something, or that they should be applied wet. Negative, no, negative, don't do it. No, y'all, You need to apply them dry. 2 reasons. It allows you to better control the product and see how much you really need, okay? It also gives you an idea of what your hair already looks like. You already know what your hair looks like, it's already styled, etc. And you're like, okay, I know what my hair looks like, now I just want highlights, or maybe I wanna color my whole hair, or maybe I want just to do a streak in the front, whatever it is. Like, you have more control when your hair is dry and knowing what the outcome will be, okay? Because if your hair is wet and you're applying this, you have no idea what it's gonna look like. And in my experience, the people who say that they get the crunchiness or the hardness of it are those who apply it when it's wet and apply too much product. When you're applying it dry, you can really see how much you need, which is really not a lot, by the way. And then the other reason why to apply it dry, not wet, is when you're combining it with your leave-in conditioner, your styling product, all that other stuff, it's just a mess. And you aren't able to, you're kind of like diluting the product a little bit, so it's just a mess. Don't do that, just apply it dry. Unless, of course, you've done it before, but if it's your first time, I recommend you apply it dry just to get a sense of what it will actually look like, okay? So, those are my recommendations. That's the color I'm using. Again, it is the Golden Bars color to give me, by ORS or ORS, whatever you want to call it, to give me a blonde looking highlight. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna dig on in and do it with y'all right now. I am super excited. Like I said, I've already applied it to some of my hair. So I do have the color in already. My hair was all one brown color before, and I'm reapplying it. So I should have showed you how much I took, but I took maybe like, I don't know, a tablespoon worth, and I rubbed it in my hands like this, and now it's like that all over my hands, okay? Act like you're finger combing your hair and applying it. You see what I'm doing there? Be gentle in how you're applying it through your hair, because you don't wanna just lob it on. Use your fingers and work it through. And I am gonna bring it all the way, not all the way up to my scalp, but I want it to start, ooh, cute. I want it to start a little bit higher than it was before. So look how gentle I'm being. You may be like, you're being dramatic, but this is how you get it looking natural. Just to kind of work it through your hands. Okay, I need more, somebody get some more. That's how much I got, right? About a tablespoon. Rub it into your hands and then just do the, I don't know what it's called. Like, do the thing I was just doing with your hands, pretending like you're finger combing your hair. It'll give it a more natural appearance. And then afterwards, I'm gonna have to come off camera and fix it a little bit because it's difficult for me to do this on camera. One thing I will say is that when you're wearing this, you want to wear a shirt that you don't mind getting dirty. It shouldn't stain it unless it's like a red color. All my experiences, it comes out as long as the shirt is not super white and as long as the color is not super red. But I am using a dark shirt for this video because I want y'all to be able to see it really well. So, especially since I already had some color in my hair. So, but you can already see how cute she looks. Again, I'm being liberal with it, but gentle in my application. I'm gonna just do the ends. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna just do the ends really well. Act as if you're kind of like adding in like a leave-in product or something to your hair, right? Like apply it like that. Rake it through your hair. That'll just make it look way more natural. And I am gonna take it up. So for these areas of my head that are higher up to my scalp, what I'm doing is I'm not putting my hand back in there yet. I'm using what's already the leftover that's on my hands already, rubbing my hand together, and I'm gonna kind of like rub my hand very gently across it because I want it to be natural and not like super stark, but I want it to have just the faintest touch of color, okay? Let me help y'all. No one showed me how to apply this and your girl was looking cray cray. You see that? You just want to do it naturally, just very lightly doing it. Cute, right? Okay, now I'm getting some more. Again, getting some more. I'm gonna do my ends on this side as well. And then I'll take a look at the back and see what the back is looking like. So with the ends, you can be more liberal because I kind of want them to be the most blonde, like super, super pigmented. Yeah. But with the other ones, I'm gonna get underneath because, again, be gentle, gentle. And this application is specifically useful if you have, I think, braids, because I'll have to do a separate video if you are someone who's just doing it on their natural hair. I'll show y'all how to do that one as well. But if you're with braids, this is a great way to do it. Just very gentle, just soft, like touching your hair just the faintest bit. Oops, one of my twists are coming undone. I'll have to take care of that. But just touching your hair the faintest bit. Make sure you're getting underneath. Again, gentle. I don't know if y'all can tell, but how softly I'm touching my hair right now, because you want it to be not super pronounced, but you want it to be obvious, but natural looking. I'm kind of liking these. I'm gonna push the camera back a little bit, y'all. 1 second. Let's see. Okay. I'm liking this. Y'all see that? Cute. This is cute, girl. She cute. She cute. Am I cute? Y'all can tell me if I'm not, and it's okay if I'm not. So I'm gonna go off video and see if there are any other areas I want to touch up, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all the full look. But overall, I think we're basically there. I'm really liking it. And I'm gonna fix that braid that's coming undone. The twist that's coming undone. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. All right, y'all, your girl is back. I have it on my shirt, I have it on my neck, but we are liking the color, y'all. I think it looks super pretty. I think it looks natural and flattering, and it gives me that pop of color that I wanted, but you also can still tell that they're clearly brown. You know, they were brown at one point or whatever it is. So I'm really liking the color. If you are someone who wants to try this, isn't sure, can't commit to a color, do this. This is an easy way to see if you like a color, and then you can go from there. One thing I will say, like I said, make sure you're wearing a shirt that you don't love, and then also be careful with just laying up against things at night as well. Like I would put down a pillowcase that you don't care about, or make sure you put your hair in a bonnet so you don't damage your pillowcase or damage your partner or your sheets or whatever it is, right? You don't want to get this color transferred onto other people and their clothing, but it's a really pretty natural color, I think. So your girl is feeling it. I feel date ready. I think it was a good little switch up for me right before this date, so I'm excited. The cool part is, so someone I know was gonna ask around, does it wash out? How do you change it up? Yes, you can wash it out very easily, and that goes for whether or not you have braids in or extensions in at all. You can wash it out really simply. You can also just let it come out on its own. The color will eventually fade, just naturally given, you know, as your hair rubs with clothing and bonnets or whatever it is, the color will come out, or just will flake off. You put a ton in, it'll come off naturally as well, but you can of course wash it out and do another color next week if you want. So this is a final look. We are, yeah, we feeling this. I might even add a little bit more, not today, but in the future. But yeah, I like this. I don't know if y'all do, I hope you do. But yes. This is definitely the date look for tonight. Yes, honey. Okay, so I am gonna head out to my date. I'm gonna go get ready, put on an actual shirt. But as always, let me know what videos you wanna see, and never hesitate to reach out to me, but also hit that like, subscribe button, comment, let me know what's on y'all's minds. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, take care.